Hello my loves, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I am. Obviously I have all this beautiful makeup on my face. So today we're going in with the Blood Sugar palette, and then we are also going to go in with the Glow Up Academy Best in Class Glitter. So it'll be fun. And I'm really digging like this look, you guys. It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm in love. It's really cute. I love it. Alright guys, well, if you like it like I like it and love it like I love it, then make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you like. And make sure you guys turn on your notifications so that you guys don't miss a video with your girl page, okay? Okay, well, let's jump on to the fun stuff. Keep watching. So first we're going to go into the Nue This is called the Pill. And we're just going to kind of plop this on our face. So remember guys, before you guys end up putting any skincare on, make sure your face is washed, make sure your hands are washed, and you're going in with a clean canvas. So we're just gonna rub that in. So if you guys want to see some fun like little Q&As, or if you guys have some ideas of stuff you guys want to see, feel free to add a picture into the comments, because it makes my life a lot easier not having to think of different looks and stuff like that. So if there's stuff you guys want to see, I'm more than happy to accommodate. So next we're going to go in with our TULA. This is Glow and Get It. It is a cooling, brightening eye balm. And I love putting this pretty much under my eyes. On top, I do my forehead, in between right here on my nose and my smile lines. Eye balms are great because you guys can really use them for pretty much anything. So let's massage that into the skin. And for the forehead, I always try and do like a circular motion or go upwards. Alright, and then after that, what we're going to do is go in with our Farmacy. This is Daily Greens. I absolutely love this stuff. I use this every single day. And it smells so delicious. And I just go into, this is my Farmacy brush, and this is the 40F. I like using this just to kind of plop it on my face and get it on there. It's nice and cooling, which I love. Kind of makes you feel nice and awake. And I put that on my ears and I bring it down my neck. Alright, let's rub that bad boy in. So the next thing you guys I'm going to go into is the Touch Insole. This is the Ice Sherbet Primer, and it's like this. You guys really don't need a lot because it will come out like almost like a moisturizer. So you just pop a little bit in places. If you want some more coverage, you want to make sure it sticks to a good base. We're going to rub that into the skin. After that, we're going to go in with our Icon Linden, and this is the Prep Set Glow Spray. I use this like every day. This is great for a glowy skin, especially now that we're getting into the summertime. It's amazing. I just ordered like 3 more bottles, I think, of this. Great for that dewy looking skin we're looking for. So I'm gonna spray this, and then we're gonna go in with our Huda Beauty foundation. Alright, so this is my Huda Beauty foundation. I absolutely love this. I believe they're getting rid of it, so if you can find it in your shade, I highly recommend this guy. And I'm in the color Custard 220N, and I'm just going to take this guy. It just says bronzer brush on here, so that's what I use for my foundation. And I just do one put on. I never, ever do more than that. So then I just kind of put it on the places I want, just dab it, stippling motions. We're just pressing it into the skin right now, no blending. Get that glowy, flawless base going that we all love. Because who doesn't want to glow? We all know. We all want to glow inside. Or at least I do. I don't know about y'all, but I want that glow from within. So now we're just kind of blending it around the face, getting it in there. I always go over my eyes. I know we always put concealer on, but I just like to get a good even base of just the foundation first. Make sure you're getting into the hairline. If you guys have blonde hair like me, then make this your last step after blending out, or else you'll get kind of, you know, that bronzy look inside your hair, and you don't really want that. So just make it the last step and it'll work fine for you guys. So we're just going to bring that down the neck. You should always bring your foundation down your neck. I get over my ears on both sides. We're just going to stipple motion all the way. Now that we're done with that. So after that step, you guys, we're going to go in with our Dragon Beauty. This is the color corrector. It's kind of like a pinkish purpley color. I'm going to take this and put it all under my eyes. If you guys have any breakouts, like I have this guy here, I'll put it on here. Also, if you guys have a breakout and you guys use a cooling eye balm on it, it will help reduce the redness and it'll help reduce the puffiness. So that's why I always bring it like in my smile lines and stuff like that, because generally if it is eye safe and it's good for wrinkles and plumping and that kind of stuff, it'll generally work for most of the areas on your face. So I kind of like let this sit a little bit. I'll probably like pat it a little, just to kind of get it, you know, warmed up into the skin. So we're just going to use our fingers to do that. We will go in with a beauty blender and we're going to blend like crazy in a little bit. But I always like to set my eyes a little bit before I go in with my contour, because afterwards it's a little harder to like, you know, get into those little lines and stuff. So we got that going on. Now we're gonna go in with our Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the color 27H, which is light medium honey. And we're just gonna take this here and here. So inside here, outside, lift up here. And this is gonna give us a more lifted look, you guys. So I'll do there, and then generally I'll do some on my nose, a little bit here for right now. We're gonna go back in more with more, obviously, in a minute or so. So now what I like to do, you guys, is just sit there and we're gonna blend all of this out with a wet beauty blender. Going up into the eyes, our nose. Now the reason I do my nose, you guys, is because we're gonna go in and contour. Well, it's really hard to contour when your nose isn't done first, because going back in afterwards with highlighter, it just kind of messes the whole nose up. So I always do that first before I do anything to darken up the face. And then with whatever's left over, I tap it right in the center of my forehead. I do not go in and put any on my forehead because I feel like it makes me look too cakey. So we'll just do this. Now what I like to do after that is go back in with the Icon London. We're gonna do another spray. And then we're just gonna blend all of this into the skin. And believe me, like, you guys wanna make sure that you're blending. And I mean, a good 3 minutes on this part at least. Try and do that. So next time, I'm really excited. So I had some companies reach out to me for me to advertise some jewelry in my videos, so I'm excited for that. You guys will have a discount code for 2 different jewelry companies, so you guys will start to see my jewelry come in. I'll probably do like a little review on it so you guys can see the products. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. If I don't like it, I'm gonna let you know. If it irritates my skin, I'm gonna let you know because I have very, very sensitive skin, and even gold sometimes will break my ears out. So I will let you guys know how this stuff wears. If I feel like it's tacky or, you know, gaudy, or I just don't like it, I will let you guys know that I don't like it. None of my videos are promoted, so don't feel like I'm trying to sell you anything. If you like it, buy it. If you don't, you do you. You do you, boo. Alright, well that's good for that guy right now. So we're gonna go in to the Juvias Place. This is the contour stick, and I'm in the color Dominica. I love this. Like, it's become my whole like new favorite part of doing contour. It's creamy, it's great, like it's cheap, it's not super expensive, it covers well, it's creamy, and it just kind of glides on. So with this, I always go up into here, cut down, back to here, cut down, up into here. We'll go to the same side. If you guys have trouble with your symmetry, then make sure that you guys are looking, you know, straight on. I have 3 different mirrors that I use when I am recording, when I'm doing my makeup. It is good to see distance. It's good to see, you know, close up, and it's better to see even closer. So that you know in all these different areas, you're gonna look good and flawless from different angles, far away, close up, medium distance. That's the best thing that is going to help you be able to see everything. Looking straight on also is helpful. If you guys end up messing up, let's go back in, put some here, put some here. Okay, it'll all blend out as long as you kind of are in the general area. And remember, we want lifted, so we're always going upwards. With my contour, I always start a little bit like above my ear, and I slice it down. A little bit above my ear and slice down. For my nose, I go in close, and I just kind of right on the side. Right on the side. And then I bring it down, and I bring it up in here. Now, if you guys wonder why I'm bringing it up into here, it's so that when we go to do our look, it's gonna bring in all of that facial coloring into our eye look. So that way everything looks, you know, all put together, which is what we want. We wanna look put together. We don't wanna look crazy. Okay, so no surprise, we're gonna go back in with the Icon London. Spray it down. I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer brush, and we're just gonna blend this in a little bit. I like to pat right here first, just a little bit, and then I go in with this is my Wonder Beauty. Let's see if I can get closer up. There we go. And this is called Double Date. This is a blush and also a lip balm. So that's kind of cool. So I use this. I generally will just go in with like kind of like a flatter shader brush. This is my standard sweep brush from Mott. And I just kind of dip a little bit in here and pool right here above. I try and just make sure that it's like about the same consistency on both sides, product wise. Now we blend all of it together. So see how it leaves kind of just like a little hint of pink? That's what we're going for. Just that little hint of pink. Because we are going to be going in with powder blush as well. And then with this, I just go from the side and I roll it up. Side and roll up. Side and roll it up. And this I just kind of do like, I always blend the bottom first, and then after that, I'll make like a circular motion around my top lip. Just for that contour to make our lips look a little bigger. And I notice if you put the contour on up here and then you try and blend, it kind of looks dirty, like, and I don't want to look dirty. I don't want to look like I just drank some chocolate milk and didn't wipe my face. Who wants that? Not this girl. So we're just gonna blend and blend and blend until we feel like everything is blended pretty well. After that, we're gonna go back in with our wet beauty blender and we are just gonna beat our face for a good, I don't know, 5 minutes probably. So beat it just a little bit. More Icon Linden spray because I live for it. But see how like illuminating that kind of makes our skin and our face and everything? So I'm just gonna sit there and work it all in so we don't look cakey. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like cake, but I don't want my face to look like it. Okay, now that we've beaten our face. All right, loves. We're gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the DIPBROW pomade. I'm in the color Blonde. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 4-piece eye set. This is just like the liner brush, and I use this for my brows. So I just kind of pack it on both sides. Get it nice and, coated. What I try and do is follow this line here, right at the bottom. And then I go up here, do my little wing, right through the center, so right about here. And then I take it flat on the side like this, and I make hair strokes. Little baby hair strokes. And then on the top, I'll reconnect. And then I try and make right here as even as possible. We are going to go in with concealer to clean it up. But I always try and do as least of that as possible and create more of the shape with just the brow dip. I'm just creating little hair strokes, and I move the brush up and down. So I'll go this way, and then I'll switch it and go down. And that to me makes it look like a nice and clean brow. So now we'll do the other side. A lot of people like to, brush their hairs and stuff up. I honestly don't have that much hair here, so it's really, really thin, and it's so blonde. Like, I was trying to go a little heavier handed right here on the edge, just so that our wing of our brow looks nice and sharp. Forget, you guys, symmetry, symmetry, symmetry. Brows can be sisters or they can be twins. It really depends on skill. I always try and make them twins. But sometimes, you know what, you get a sister. It just happens. Some days are better than others. And you can just, I mean, honestly, it's just playing around and getting comfortable with the products you guys are using. See, and then if I end up going too crooked here, I'll take my finger and I'll just wipe. That's the great thing about the pomade, I feel like, is it plays well. That's looking pretty good. So after I end up going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Dip, I always try and go in with the Benefit Brow, the Gimme Brow, and this is in the shade 1. And so I just like to take it and kind of just go over those hairs that are there, just to kind of make it look a little bit more lifted and natural. I don't use a lot of this, you guys. If you just kind of go in, brush the hairs upward, and then brush down at your ends. Alright, now that we got them looking pretty even, we're going to go in and clean them up with the Tart Shape Tape. So this doesn't have a name, you guys. I got it in one of my synthetic brush sets, but I really like this brush for cutting my crease or doing my brow. So this is the brush I'm going to use. It's just kind of flat. You can see that. And then I just take my Tarte Shape Tape, and I normally just bring it up to right about there, and I'll go right underneath and just grab a little bit. And I take it and I kind of just dab it right here, and then I'll take it and cut the brow. And there we have it, a nice cut brow. So we'll do the same to the other side. If you've lost your form some, just go in and kind of press it back up. Go in with a little bit more. Do the same on this side. Dab, 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 dab. You don't want too much on the top, or else you'll see that white line of the contour, or of the concealer. And you don't want to see, it doesn't want to look like you're wearing makeup. I mean, everyone knows you're wearing makeup if it's a pretty outstanding look like we're going to do today, but you want it to look as nice as possible, you know? I always get up in here, almost right down into my inner corner of my eye. And then depending upon how much is left over on my eye, whatever's left over on my eye with the concealer, I'll try and blend it back in. And then if there's not enough for my eyeshadow base, then I'll just go back in and add a little bit. This is the perfect time because we haven't put any powder on our face or anything like that yet. So back in with our wet beauty blender, and we're just gonna blend all of that in. So it gives us a nice base for our color to go on. Now at this step, I always go back down into here and re-blend so that we don't have any creasing when we use our baking powder. So we're just gonna go in really fast. We're gonna blend everything back out. This maybe just like a minute, and this is just to make sure that there's no creasing in your foundation or your contour before you start to set your face. Because once you set it, game over after that. Game over. So now that we're done with that, the first thing I do is I go into my Fenty Beauty. This is in the color Butter, and it is a baking powder. So I always take it on a microfiber beauty blender, and I just go underneath and pat, and then I kind of sweep it under. You do not want to get on top of your lids because that's would take away from our coloring of our eyeshadow. And then we're gonna do the bridge of our nose, because like I said earlier, you can't really get in there and contour. Bounce a little bit right in the center of my forehead. And voila, we have the baking part done. We will be going back in with more baking powder, don't worry. We're gonna go in with my Lexi 522 tapered highlighting brush. We're gonna go in with our NARS brush, and this is in the color Gady. And it's just this kind of like pretty pink blush. So I just kind of tap it like that. I'll blow it off and just kind of go right in here where we put our contour at earlier, but a little bit up higher. Some people like to do their nose. I'm not like huge on that, so but we can try it, you know? No harm in trying. It's makeup, it washes off if we don't like it. Now we're gonna go in with our HUDA. This is from Benefit. I love this brush that it comes with. It's great. So I just kind of pat it in here. And I take it and kind of stamp right here, just right at the top. And then stamp right here, just right at the top. Blend. And when I blend, you guys, this is just right here. Right underneath the cheekbone. Okay. Dip it more underneath the lip. Under the jawline. I always avoid the center of my forehead because we do not want to contour that. So with the brush, I lay it sideways and I just draw it down. And that's how I get my contour for my nose. And then just follow right on the edge. Bottom. We're just blending. I like to bring it up into my eyes. And then forehead. Right into the hairline. And I will do my ears sometimes. And then I bring it kind of down a little bit. Just to kind of mix in the color on our body. I know it looks a little crazy right now, guys, but we're cleaning this bad boy up. Now, we're going to go in with more of the Fenty Beauty baking powder on the microfiber brush. And cut. And if you guys like videos like this where it's just kind of like a sit down and talk and get ready with me thing, then you guys just let me know. We can do whatever you like. So hit back up underneath the eyes and then contour the side of your nose. I'll go in here and just pat to kind of blend. And I like to get my smile lines so they don't crack later. No one wants that. Alright guys, so I'm going to take my Fenty brush, this is 50F, and I'm just going to clean up this contour. So first I go straight like this, and then after, I just kind of blend. Circular motions. Same for the forehead, I just kind of, you know, blend outwards, back, forth, and then I go in here and I just kind of brush it. So we're getting it all sorts of saturated into our skin and brought it down. And voila, face is done. I'm gonna use my eyeshadow guards so we don't get fallout on our beautiful face that we just created. So my idea for these, like, it depends on what kind of look you're going for. So if you're trying to do more of like a straight look, then place these up higher. If you want more of a blended out feel, place them lower. So you just kind of gotta play with like where you would like your eyeshadow to end at the end of your eyes. And that is where you want this to be at. So I want mine right about there. So that way when we do our under eye, it'll all be consistent up into here. And then the next side, you just try and match as best as possible. And then I like to push them up a little bit, just so that they kind of flip up a little bit, so that it's less likely for you to get fallout. Alright guys, so we're going to go in with our blood sugar. So we're going to go in with our tapered contour crease. This is, we're going in with the tapered contour crease brush from Modded. And we're going to go into the color Ouch, which is just kind of like a brownie, good transition color. So we're just going to pack this. We're not blending yet, we're just packing it on the eye, giving the eye some definition. We're going to go right into the inner corner almost. Go back down here, make sure that it's connected. Straight line like me, great, if that's what you're kind of going for. If you want more blended out like a smoky eye would be, then you take it from the top and you start working little circular motions just at the top of the look. So see how it starts to kind of blend into the skin? Because we're creating more of a blended feel here. And that's literally just circles. We're just creating little baby circles right at the top. See? So it looks more blended out. And then say you want some more product in a certain place, you just pat it. Pat, 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 pat. To give it back that shape. There we go. So we're moving on to the next eye. If you do it in a good step and you take the time that you actually need to blend out, you guys, it's going to save you so much effort, heartache, all of that jazz. remember symmetry, guys, okay? So if it looks darker on one side than the other, then go back in and just add a little bit more to whatever it is you think looks a little darker. I like to be more heavy-handed, honestly, on the outer corner, and then I kind of am lighter-handed as I go up through the eye. So start out heavy-handed and then just go lighter and lighter and lighter. Less pressure. And see how that diffuses it a little bit? It's nice, it's clean, it's blended out well. That's kind of how you want your transition to be, because this is the most important part of this color. Even if you guys go back in and you cover it up with a different color, you still need this color to transition through. And it helps so much in the blending process for the other colors. And when you guys check your symmetry, lazy eyes. Think of it just like lazy eyes. You want just to have the laziest eyes in the world. So you can see where you need more work at and where you don't. So I know, okay, now I gotta blend this up a little bit higher. So when you do lazy eyes, you wanna make sure everything looks consistent. Okay. And that color is done. So we got our nice base on. So with this one, we're just gonna take a little bit of cherry soda. Just a tad. We're gonna blow or tap, whichever you prefer, and just go right underneath that like brownish orange color. We're just patting it. We're just creating the same steps as that we did last time, just the patting. Lazy eye again, so we know where to put it. And we're just tapping this color. I said heavier handed here for blending and lighter handed as you go through the eye, and heavier here. But that's my preference. I like it to be a little darker on the edges, so if you guys like it all to be exact with the same color throughout, like no transitional, if you see when I close my eyes it transitions from here to here, and here's the darker area here. Like I said, I like that. So I'm just gonna sit there and blend out that color. And this brush, you guys, is the Morphe M535. So I'm done with that color. So next color we're gonna go into, same brush, we're gonna go into Fresh Meat. Make sure you guys are getting right in here, because you want it to have a nice transition. Blending takes a minute, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna put that guy down. And we're gonna go into my Luxie 213, and this is our eye shading brush. And we're gonna go into Extraction, which is a little bit more of a deeper, like reddish burgundy color. Tap. And we're gonna hit it down here at the bottom first, and then we're gonna blend it upwards. So we're just patting on this color. Alright, now that we got that color saturated enough, we're gonna go back in with our Morphe M535, and we're just gonna go up here and we're just gonna blend. No extra product, just whatever was left on there. Give it motions to blend everything out. If you end up getting a little too crazy with it, you can take a makeup wipe and go in and just kind of clean up around the area. Now with that same brush, no extra product, we're just gonna blend this area. Right here, lightly. We're just gonna be a little more careful. So we're gonna go in with our Mod Pro BMX 420 detailed brush, and we're gonna go into the color Blood Sugar right here. This is just gonna be our little center highlight here. We're just going to flick outwards and drag it through here. Alright, we're going to take off these bad boys. Beauty blender. Go in with our Juvias Place. This is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. And we're gonna go into my Deluxe Morphe Contouring Set in just this brush here. And we're just gonna dab right here, blow, and hit right underneath the brow bone. And then I'm going to take that same brush and just bring it down my nose. And just a wee bit on the inner. Just right over that red lipstick right here. Over Blood Sugar. Okay. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and just beat it in. I like that more glow from within look. Finger and rub and melt it kind of into the skin. And since we're already here, we're going to take our Deluxe Crown brush fan brush and just put up in here. Take our beauty blender and blend it out. Unless you like that super high glow, you do you, you know? Keep it if you want. Me, I like that glow from within. Now, I'm gonna take more of my Icon Glow Prep Spray and just kind of pat and set everything. And voila. So we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner. And I'm gonna go in with this first, just to draw the line, and we'll go in after with our Glamnetic eyeliner for our lashes. And this, if it's hard for you guys to do this, remember balancing your hand on your face. That will give you more stability if you need it. I start from my inner corner and just kind of go out. And then from here, I use the tip and I draw my little wing. And then you guys can literally make your wing as big or as small as you'd like. Go out of the lines a little bit, it's fine, I'll clean it up. I'm just gonna take a Q-tip, some water, and we're gonna go underneath here and go upwards. And see now how our eye is kind of drawn out a little bit more. Now we'll go back in and make it look like it connects. And you know what, guys, this stuff it takes time, so you have to be willing to put forth the effort and the time to make your makeup look, dare I say, amazing. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we're gonna go in with our glitter goals. This is the silver one. It's a liquid eyeliner. And we're gonna go right above that black liner. So now on top of that, we're gonna go into our Glow Academy glue. We're gonna take our Morphe, this is M760, and we're just gonna dip into this silver, which is really pretty, and go right above. Okay, now that we have that base on there, I always take just like a fluffy brush. This is my Luxie 514, and I'm just gonna wipe. And I'm gonna do that with, put it down, and then brush it. And voila. We have a nice silver line. We're gonna go back over that with eyeliner. I just wanted to get that out of the way for right now. So next eye, same thing. And if we get stuff down here, guys, we'll clean it up. On this side. And I just dabbed a little bit more glitter up in here, just to, you know, I felt like it. I really like glitter. We all know that though. Nothing new. So one more time, just because I want to make sure that there's not going to be glitter falling out later on. Bobby's trying to be cute. Alright, we're going to go back in with the Better Than Sex eyeliner, clean up this line. And then we'll throw on our Lavishing eyelashes, mascara, and we'll be back to do the under eye. Beautiful. This is our Glamnetic eyeliner in the color Deep Space. Then we're going to go in with our Lavishing eyelashes. They look like this bad boy. You're just pinching it on that line. Got some lashes. Try and look down when you're putting your stuff away, because it will give you a line on the top if it's not all the way dry. So I always wait till after I put on my lashes to open it up all the way. Now after I'm done, I like to take my fingers and just kind of fluff them. Okay guys, we're gonna go in with my Mod Pro BMX 420 brush, and we're gonna go back into Cherry Soda and just hit it right underneath the eyes. And then we're going to go into Extraction, and we're just going to take it on the outer edge. For the bottom of our eye, if you go too far on down, you can wipe it away. just remember light-handed wipes. So we're not trying to take off everything, just the edge where you want a little over. There we go. And so now we'll go into the mascara, hit up our bottom lashes. For lips, we're going to go into our Jeffree Star. So we're going into Mannequin and we're going into Posh Spice. So we're going to first do Posh Spice. And just a little bit, like, go. It's looking kind of gray, but we're about to warm it up with Mannequin. So Mannequin, you just want to do right on the center. And just do more until you're happy with it. Alright, we're going to finish off with a spray of our Icon London Glow Prep Spray. Alright, my loves, well, this is the finished look. Hopefully you guys like it, you love it. You want to wear it, put it on your face, you know, all like a jazz. Well, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me today. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And until next time, bye.